Up with KREM begins now.
Here we go, everyone. It is Tournament Central. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us here on Up with KREM. I'm Tim Pham. We also want to welcome you in if you're streaming us on KREM 2+. Well, today is the day. Spokane is all dolled up and ready for a weekend of college hoops. Here's a fun fact for you. The host school, the University of Idaho, says the Lilac City has hosted the NCAA Tournament 3 times in the last 4 years, and this is more than any other city. They also say Spokane has glowing reviews from the NCAA about how quickly things are set up. Plus, the support from the city helps bring the tournament back.
It's great knowing that Spokane's going to rally around this, that the city is there to rally around it. And for us, I mean, looking at what we did in 2022, having 2 games, we've sold twice as many amount of tickets between 2022 and 2024.
Yeah, it's quite incredible. There was a point where tickets were actually basically pretty cheap, but now they are in high demand. Spokane is already locked in to host the men's games again in 2027, by the way, and there are plans for Hooptown USA to put bids in to keep it into the future. This morning we have KREM 2 meteorologist Thomas Patrick at the arena for us this morning to get us ready for the day ahead weather-wise. But Thomas, you're also getting a sneak peek at the arena courtside this morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, what an incredible honor it is to, first of all, just be here in the first place. It is 3 of the last 4 years here at the arena. Don't forget, though, you could probably add a 4th tournament section because the women last year got to host games in the 1st and 2nd round. That, of course, at the Kennel, the other 3 times right here at the arena. But in classic degenerate behavior, I've got my work tablet, but I just have my bracket in front of it. And of course, it is 2 regionals here for the women's tournament that starts today and goes through Monday, the Sweet 16 and Elite 8 games. If you're wondering about those today, our first brackets are, which one's first? LSU, NC State, that one's first, and then it's UCLA and Ole Miss later on for today. But for those wondering about the weather out there, whether you're a basketball fan or not, a bit of light rain out there for this morning. Doppler radar tracking that. It's all pretty light stuff at the moment, but definitely enough that you'll have to use the windshield wipers as you're commuting across the area on this Friday morning. So scattered showers and light rain for the morning and afternoon today. It'll all clear out by tonight. So for those heading to the games, again, a little bit damp on your walk into the arena, but should be a ruckus and roaring environment here. The cleaning crews are here making sure everything is spot perfect for that first tip-off at 4:30 later on tonight. Should be a fun one here, and we'll have your latest coverage and your weather here live at the arena. We'll send things back into the studio, Tim.
All right, Thomas, thanks so much. This weekend will be a star-studded one in Spokane. Here's a look at tonight's schedule inside the arena. First up, 2-seed NC State will take on the 2023 national title holder 3-seed LSU at 4:30 tonight. Then 1-seed UCLA with former Coug Charlize Ledger-Walker will take on 5-seed Ole Miss at 7 p.m. tonight. KREM 2 Sports Director Andrew Quinn actually had the chance to talk with a few of the stars, including former national champions, who are hoping to continue the increased exposure of the sport.
Obviously, the popularity of women's college basketball has skyrocketed in recent years thanks to the likes of Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. But now, this group of athletes in Spokane this week is carrying that torch. The LSU Tigers may not have Reese and Haley Van Lit's services anymore, but they do still have some firepower in star guard Flau'jae Johnson and forward Anissa Morrow. The Tigers have been on this stage before, winning the national championship in 2023, but they are continuing to use their platform to move the game forward even more.
For me, it's like looking at the little girls that's going to come in way after us. Like, when we go to the WNBA, we might not get those multi-million-dollar deals, but think of the high schoolers and the young girls. They're going to grow up and they're going to be having those deals, and it's going to be a whole shift, and it started with something that we're doing. So that's why you got to play the game with some type of intensity and passion, just because it don't end with us. Like, we just trying to leave it better than we found it.
People are actually like paying attention to women's basketball. I think we're finally getting that platform to show everybody what we've been doing this whole time.
Coming of sorts for UCLA guard and WSU Cougar legend Charlize Ledger-Walker. Despite being in LA now, Ledger-Walker still maintains a close eye on her former Cougar teammate.
I keep up with them a lot, and the girls who are still on the team, and then also, you know, my classmates who have left as well. So it's always really fun just to keep watching them and watching them succeed. I love to, you know, I'm still a Cougar at heart, so I obviously still root for them.
Happening tomorrow, one of the biggest names in college basketball right now is Paige Bueckers, of course, and people from all across the region are excited to host her and the team tomorrow at the Spokane Arena. The 2-seed UConn Huskies will start things off in the arena at 2:30 against the 3-seed Oklahoma Sooners. Then 1-seed USC Trojans will face the 5-seed Kansas State Wildcats at 5 p.m.
This is priceless. Having something like this tournament here in Spokane is free advertising that would be millions of dollars if we wanted to pay for it.
The tournament will mark the third major NCAA tournament in Spokane at the arena, and this means major exposure for what Spokane has to offer. Organizations like Visit Spokane say this national spotlight is the city's chance to show off, which can generate more interest in future visitors. Thanks to new visitors in town, businesses also enjoy a boost. Visit Spokane tells us it's very busy right now in downtown, helping restaurants who really typically struggle from January to March. The future growth in tourism Visit Spokane expects also means a kickback for taxpayers.
People who come to these events, they're paying sales tax, they're paying lodging tax, and that provides tax relief for all of us.
It may be a busy weekend for downtown Spokane, but organizations say it's really a win-win for the Lilac City. The hope is if you visit Spokane and like what you see, we hope you'll come back and enjoy another trip soon. In the meantime, the men's NCAA tournament continues, and you can watch 2 high-caliber games right here on KREM 2. At 4 p.m., the Michigan State Spartans will face the Ole Miss Rebels. Then the Auburn Tigers will take on the Michigan Wolverines at 6:40 tonight. Don't forget, KREM 2 is your tournament central. Stick with us for all things March Madness.